talking about rules, it is requested, recommended during all the speeches or the table topic sessions. We request everyone to refrain from speaking about sex, religion, or politics in a derogatory manner. Another thing, all the offline audience is and online audience is requested to put their phone on silent mode. We have 10 seconds for that. Let me quickly check my phone also. And the third rule is, please, for offline audience, please do not cross talk. And for the online audience, it is a request, whenever you are not speaking, please keep your cell phone mute. And in case you are moving away from the camera, please turn it off. Talking about passion, Eloquent Toastmaster had been a president distinguished club 3 times consecutively. And for that, as a recent member, I salute the spirit of all the Quencians, which, for their all the hard work and efforts which they have put to make this club a great experience for everyone, whoever either joins as a guest for once or stay along throughout the journey. So with that, I would like to hand over the stage to our presiding officer of the day, which is Vidushi Nagadev. Over to you, Vidushi.
Am I audible?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prateek. Let's give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Prateek for his role as a first-time Sergeant at Arms. This time, we have a lot of new faces as our EC team. As a president of this term, I would like to congratulate the members who took up the role in EC. It is a great first step towards developing both your leadership abilities and communication skills. Toastmaster is not just about conquering the fear of public speaking. It's about embracing personal development, building resilience, and fostering a community where each member thrives. In this term, let us continue to inspire and uplift one another on this remarkable expedition of self-discovery and empowerment. Now, moving on with the meeting, welcome everyone on our 403rd meeting. I would like to know if there is any guest today in the meeting.
Toastmaster Saurabh here. Actually, yes, Saurabh. I was a Toastmaster a couple of years back at Liberty Toastmasters Club in Pune. Currently, I'm not a member of any club, but I just thought I just received your message in one of the group, in the international meetings group, and just thought to join your Toastmasters meeting for today.
Great. Welcome, Team Saurabh.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Okay. Let's look forward to you joining other meetings as well of our club. Is there anyone else who has joined offline?
Hi, I'm Kanupriya. I'm joining the first meeting. I've attended a few classes with another group. I'm really looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to joining this club soon.
Hello, great. We're looking forward to you being our member as well.
Yes, right. So let's go with Vanshika first.
Hello, I just joined the group. I'm Vanshika. I have attended as a guest speaker at 2 different Toastmasters Club before, so I thought I'd take it full time now.
We're looking forward to your icebreaker speech as well.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Ashish Jain, Toastmaster Ashish Jain. Actually, I was a part of Pink City Toastmaster Club earlier. Then I moved to Gurgaon Toastmaster Club, but unfortunately, I have not joined clubs meeting frequently. So I decided to join this club because my timings on Sundays is very difficult to attend all these meetings. So I'm very much comfortable with this Saturday's meeting. So definitely, I will have your guidance and support. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Welcome to the club. Now, is there anyone else for the introduction?
We can move on.
Okay, great. So I would like to hand over to the Toastmaster of the day and our new VP Education, TM Komal. She is our debutant Toastmaster of the day today. Let's explore the magic of traveling together with her. The stage is all yours, TM Komal.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Vidushi, as she has a wonderful start as a presiding officer. Now, good morning, our fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Welcome you all to the very first meeting of 2024 and 403rd meeting of our Eloquent Toastmaster Club. Before diving into the magical world of traveling, let me first start with our agenda of the meeting. So in Toastmaster, basically, we have three sections. The first section is a prepared speech section in which member comes and deliver their well prepared speech, generally 5 to 7 minutes. And today we have three special speakers with us, which is a great start of 2024. Now coming to the second section of the meeting, which is a table topic, in which member and guest both are welcome to participate and speak 1 to 2 minutes on an impromptu topic. This is a very fun and interesting part of the meeting. Now coming to the third and the last section of the meeting, which is the evaluation section. And this is very crucial part of the meeting because in which we will get the feedback from our general evaluator and his team. Now it's time to welcome our general evaluator, who is the very special member of our club and the backbone of ETC. Can we have a huge round of applause for our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ashish? Toastmaster Ashish, stage is yours.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Komal, for that enthusiastic beginning to our first meeting of the year. You all know that feedback is like rain. It nourishes, it helps us grow. Today, my role is to give all the members, just a moment, let me set up the virtual audience so we can see all of them. And I would urge all the virtual audience not to hide behind their photos or behind their names, but to show us their lovely, beautiful faces on this nice Saturday morning, our first meeting of the year. And yes, we see all the faces coming up. So today, my role as a journal evaluator is going to be to help everybody with that dream, with that positive feedback, which help you nourish and grow. I'm not alone in my journey. In this journey, I'm sorry. There is what we call tag team, timer, accounter, and grammarian, who's going to help me with this. Today, the timer role is taken by our enthusiastic Toastmaster Prateek. And may I request him to come on stage and introduce about his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. Timer of the day. Yeah, time is money, as we all know. Since childhood itself, we kept on hearing this during the movies or in the business meetings. So same way, timing your speaking time is important, and it is an essential skill when it comes to public speaking. So as a timer today, I will be keeping a track of time for all different speakers. And I will be displaying different cards based on the total time consumed. So for the prepared speeches section, where the time is somewhere around 5 minutes to 7 minutes, where I will be displaying the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. For icebreaker speeches, the time would be 4 to 6 minutes. And I will be displaying the green card at 4 minutes, uh, yellow card at 5 minutes, and red card at 6 minutes. Same way for during the table topics, we encourage all the participants, all the members to take you know uh, take part in the table topic session, where the timing is generally 1 to 2 minutes. So I will be displaying the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. I will be sharing my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by general evaluator. Back to you, Toastmaster GE Ashish. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Timer Toastmaster number 3. Now we move to the next role, and that's the role of half counter. And today, the role of half counter is played by guest Kanupriya, and I believe she's playing this role for the first time. Let's hear from her how she's going to help us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashi. I will be playing the role of our counter. And so our counters, I will be counting the number of time anybody is using fillers during their speeches. So fillers are something which, makes your speech look less fluent. So I will be counting the number of times anybody is using fillers like and will be reporting at the end of the speech. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Kanupriya. I look forward to your first report as an accounter. And the third role which we have is the role of grammarian. And today, this role is open. Anybody would like to take it from the audience? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have Chintan, our ex-VP Education and an enthusiastic Toastmaster, taking up the challenges like these. And let's welcome him on the stage to introduce the role of grammarian and also help us with the word of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish, and good morning, everyone. The role of an grammarian is to look for the great usages of English language and to look for the language usage which might be improved. The language English cannot be improved without the help of a grammar, as grammar is called the foundation of English language. I would be noting down the good usages and not so good usages for the meeting, whoever comes on the stage. It is my duty also to present the word of the day for the meeting. Today's word of the day is panache, Panache. I am also putting down the meaning and its usage example in the chat box. Just give me a second. The meaning of panache is a stylish, original, or very confident way of doing the things. The example would be the orchestra was played with great panache. The meetings of Eloquent are being conducted with great panache. I encourage each and everyone to use word of the day and request all the members present in the meeting to show thumbs up or claps or an emoji whenever someone uses this word of the day. With that note, I will present the report once G calls me on the stage and hand it back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Chintan, with an amazing panache in which you took the role at the last moment and did it in an amazing manner. And that's what we call the spirit of Toastmasters, that we are ready to take up a challenge at the last moment. And through this, we help our personal growth and leadership skills growth as well. Now we move on to the next role. That's the role of active listener. Today, the active listener role is played by Toastmaster Vanshika, and may I request her to come on the stage and introduce about them.
Hello everyone, I'm Vanshika, and this is the first time I've taken up the role of active listener, which basically constitutes of listening to all of the speeches well and asking questions at the end for the fellow Toastmasters to answer. It's a fun way of encouraging everybody to be more more careful about listening to each other's speeches. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thanks so much. And may I request all of you to put your hand together for the first meeting of Toastmaster Vanshika as a Toastmaster. She joined us last week, and in her very first meeting, she's taking up this interesting role. We wish and hope that you have a great time with your learnings as well as with a lot of fun with all of us. Moving on, now we would together come back and give you our report. And what you will realize that these three roles, which we call tag roles, timer, accounter, and grammarian, are actually helping you work on three important areas of communication skill. That is to be concise, that as a timer, so that your speech is limited to a particular time frame, to be clear with regard to our counter, and to be correct with regard to grammar. These three C we learn through these three roles, and active listener, you know the importance of it, that if we are not a great listener, we cannot be a great communicator. So the four dimensions, we work on it, and we try to be better every time we come to speak. With this, now we would like to hand over the stage to our TMOD. Towards the end of the meeting, we'll come back again and share with you our respective reports. Over to you, Toastmaster Bowman.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator and the tag team, for explaining the role wonderfully. Now it's time to get into the theme of the meeting, which is the magic of travel. But firstly, I would like to start with that why we actually travel. What's the when we think about a travel or a trip? So what's the purpose behind it? Although it's a very subjective question and it totally depends on our interest and our need. Some people travel for exploration while others are travel for relaxation or just for fun, or some are traveling for also adventure, or someone have just any need to travel or a business purpose. So it totally personalized and depends on the person choice. As I'm a travel lover, so for me, when I think about a traveling, for me the only one thing comes in my mind when I think about a travel is exploration and experience the beauty of nature, each and everything, whether it's a majestic mountains or serene beach or lush green forest or waterfall, snowfall, each and everything I want to explore and know about more. And I would like to pass the same question to you all, that when you think about a traveling, so what's your purpose? So who want to volunteer first? Who want to share your purpose of traveling? Anyone from audience?
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So,
Ravi here.
so
Yeah.
purpose of my traveling is to exploring new places, looking at the hidden things about the histories, uh, going and going there those places where the people are not went, and there there are learnings as well. When we travel a different place, you get to know the culture of the people, you get to know the different climate, the weather, you get to know the many things which you would not learn when you are sitting at home. The other thing is, when you travel, you leave other things behind. What is your office work, the old tension, stress, all these things you keep behind, and you go with a different energy, somewhere, and work on the things which were pending on the greater energy. So those are the purpose I love traveling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravis. I totally agree and relate with you the purpose of traveling is like also we can't learn from the book. When we explore the places, we learn a lot of things while seeing that thing also. And at the same times it's uh, like relax our mood as well. So with that, I like anyone else who want to share their purpose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Go ahead.
Komal, this is Naveen. So for me, it helps in, relieving stress and relaxation, and this helps you to restart, and it also help you to, know the diversity, the different cultures, which our country have or outside the country we have. So it also helps you to know the different culture, different tradition of that place and all.
Yes, definitely. Like when we see, like when we visit the different places and see the culture, then we realize that how the different in India, even the different places, they have their own culture, their own attire, their own food. So when we see different people, we get to know about them. So anyone else from guest who want to share their point? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi. So, I mean, for me, traveling, makes me cut off from my regular monotonous routine. From Monday to Friday we work and Saturday, Sunday we relax. So, travel is something, which makes me, lose track of weekdays or weekends or lose track of time. So, this is something that, that makes me look forward to traveling. And of course, another thing is, to explore different cultures. Whenever we go to different countries or different, cities, we explore the culture there. We explore the different kind of foods which are there, which really expands our mind and increases our knowledge as well. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, like we all have the similar thing in my mind to exploration, different things. So yeah, anyone else who want to share? Okay, so now I have one interesting and fun like topic for you related to traveling, where you. So let me share my screen with you first. So my screen is visible.
Not yet.
Okay, wait. Now,
No.
yeah. So is it visible now?
Unfortunately,
No,
no.
Toastmaster Komal. Uh, Toastmaster Vidushi, maybe we can. Does she have the host access to share the screen?
Yes, I have given access to everyone to share the screen.
Okay. Komal, try again, please.
Just wait for a
I
second.
make you a co-host as well if there is an issue.
Yeah, I think that will work better.
I've done that.
Yeah, Komal, try now.
Yeah, sure. Trying out. So is it visible?
No.
The Murphy's laws is coming into the action.
So yeah, just I'm sharing with you the topic. There is a two topic related to traveling, and you have to choose one. Which one would you prefer? And share anything like about why you chose this. So who want to volunteer first for this?
I can go.
Yeah. So Pratik, for you is Mountains or beach? Which one would you prefer to go and why?
Any time, whenever I get a chance, mountains would be the first one, on my list. The reason, simply because almost 10 months of the year, on an average, in North India, the situation is hot. The weather is hot. No matter, even for example, before Christmas, the days were still hot, and probably from 16th of January again we will be back to the normal days. That's one reason. Secondly, since the in terms of greenery and natural beauty, when it comes to scenic, the overall scenery, uh, I think, personally, I feel that mountains overtakes the beauty of beaches, and that too, I mean, club with the paths and the way and the people that we see in the mountainside. I feel more connected over there. That's why.
Okay,
Over to
thank
you,
you.
Roman.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prateek. If I were in your place, I would have same choose the mountains because in mountain there is a lot of things you can explore. You can do the tracking and different greenery and a lot of things too. You can go on the top of the mountain, see the view around. So a lot like excites me the most. Also mountains. So coming to the next choice, we have.
Something.
Yeah. So, Komal, I'm just interpreting. So, I have different views for mountain and beaches.
Yeah.
So, every season, every beaches, every mountain has different experience. If we go to mountain in the rainy season, like in Maharashtra and in the south part, so you will enjoy these mountains, right? But if you go to the beaches on rainy season, you will not enjoy the beaches. But if you go to the beaches in the winter season or summer season, when mountains are not so green, you will not feel any greenery over there. So beaches you feel better in these seasons. And if I'm talking about that beaches and mountain, the actually see, if you go to the mountain in Kashmir right now, you will enjoy. If you go to Manali right now, you will enjoy, right? But if you go in summer season in Manali, I think there is different experience in the mountain, but you will feel better in beaches. So actually, it's depend on the season, timings, everything.
Uh, Thank you so much for sharing. Like, yeah, it totally depends on our personal choice as well. Like, some people like going to beaches, or some people like to going to mountains. So, and thank you for sharing the different ideas or point of view about it. So now, I would like who want to volunteer for the next topic we have.
I can go, Komal.
Okay, for Bhaves, like you have topic if you get a chance to go as a solo traveler or in a group, would which one would you prefer and why?
So thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Komal, for actually giving me this topic. And this is the topic which hit home the the minute you mentioned this, because like from the last few months, I've been trying to travel solo, and I've been trying to find some destinations where I can go. And so this would be my first solo travel in life. I haven't traveled solo ever. So I'm just kind of, contemplating on few of the destinations like which would be safe for me to start my solo traveling, which would also give me the time to introspect, which would also be beneficial in terms of my physical and spiritual health as well. So I'm trying to contemplate that. But to answer your question, Up until now, I have only traveled with my family and and with my friends. So I'll choose traveling with my like with a group of people whom you can rely on and who can actually provide you with that, itinerary or the resources or anything which you might need in your travel plan. So for now, to answer your question, I will choose traveling with a group of people, but I'm looking forward to traveling solo in this coming year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bhavesh, for sharing. For me as well, like I have been trying to travel solo for a long time, but I haven't, because there is a lot of challenges comes when you travel solo. You have to manage everything by yourself, and you have to know about the places. Everything you plan by yourself. So I think, but it's other way. It's a great experience you will get when you travel a solo. So I want to experience at least once in a life, but let's see when I will experience. So now coming to the next topic. So who want to volunteer for the next?
The physical audience.
I think ready from physical.
We'll go with Ashish first.
Yeah, sure. So may I know your name? Actually, I don't know.
Yes.
Ashish. Okay. So for you, the topic is when you get a chance, like city exploration versus nature exploration. Which one would you prefer and why?
I, I born and brought up in cities and I always lived in cities. So if I got a chance to go on the vacation, I would definitely prefer the nature because I always live with the nature in the you can say hills areas, beaches, all and all. So all places I would like to go every time. So whenever I am in the city and I am fed up with my work, I always want to go there. So my first preference is nature only.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I think the people who are staying in city always want to go and explore the natures. So that's the like we have in our mind.
I don't want to go next.
Who want to go next?
Sharad.
Sharad. Okay, Sharad, for you, the topic is adventure trip or relaxation. Which one would you prefer and why?
I would like to prefer adventurous trip as relaxation can be done on weekends at home, but adventurous trip is very exciting and it's let you to explore more and have the chance to go beyond boundaries and you may going to explore yourself as well and it's exciting and I would like to go for adventurous trip rather than a relaxation.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, adventure, like you will do a lot of things, and also you will do the challenging things in while doing an adventure. So it's a very interesting to share with us. Now with that we will start the first section of our meeting, which is a prepared speech, and we will come to the we have few topics, so we will come to the after the first section. So now coming to the first section of the meeting, which is a prepared speech section, and we have three speakers for today. So before inviting to our speaker, I would like to invite our evaluator to share the speech objective of this speaker. So our first speaker for today is Toastmaster Sharad, who is going to give his first icebreaker speech, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Ayushi. I would like to invite Toastmaster Ayushi to share the speech objective of Toastmaster Sharad. Over to you, Ayushi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Komal. Good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, Toastmaster Sharath is giving a speech from the Path Presentation Mastery. He is giving a speech on Level 1, Project 1. And the purpose of the project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. This is an icebreaker speech, so it will be for 4 to 6 minutes. The title is Failure is an Event, Not a Person. All the very best, Toastmaster Sharath, and back to you, Toastmaster Komal.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayushi, for explaining the objective of the speakers. Now, coming to our speaker number 1, Toastmaster Sharad, who is going to give his first speech in the first week of New Year 2024. So, Toastmaster Sharad, the topic is failure is not an event. Failure is an event, not a person. Failure is an event, not a person. Toastmaster Sharad, over to you.
Master Komal, I would like to ask from audience, like, am I audible and visible?
Yep.
Okay, thank you for confirmation. We all fail in some situation in our life, whether it's a job, whether it's a competitive exam, whether it's a business, and it's okay to be fail in our life. We meant to not to be succeed as always. What I see, failure is an inspiration. Failure is a journey where you can learn from failure. You can learn. You can grow from the failure. And today I would like to describe some events from my failure, which I don't consider them as a failure, rather than an opportunity which helps me to grow in my career and in my life. So, good afternoon, everyone, dear Toastmasters and fellow guests. Today, myself, Sharad Jain, I stand here to give my icebreaker speech. And I was born and brought up in Meerut, and I have done my schooling from DMA 1. And in 9th class, I was getting an opportunity to represent my school in the table tennis All India cluster level, which is held in Greater Noida. So, being an average player in table tennis, I don't know how, but my PT teacher included me in the tournament. So once upon the reaching the tournament, we are total 5 participants from our school to represent our school in the tournament, and our teacher, sports teacher, is among with us. And while filling up the form for the procedure, he asked to make a queue for all the 5 participants, and we are all 5 participants line up in a horizontal line. And then he asked that who wants to be the team captain of the team. And being an average player, I don't want to be I suppose that I don't want to be a team captain, so I just don't step forward. But later on, a minute, my coach says, "Congratulations, Sharad," and I surprised what happens. Then I look my left and I look my right, and I come to know that all 4 other participants go a step backward. Then I come to know that in life we can go a move backward as well. So then I just think in my head that what could be the challenge being a team captain. So not an issue. We'll play. So in the day 1 we played well, all our team, and I don't get a chance to play because my other members played very well, and we fought and unbeaten throughout the day. On the next day, journey continues. I also played some matches, and we won through the day 2 as well. Now the journey continues, and we made up to the quarterfinal. And from the day 0, we just move here for break up from our monotonous school journey and to explore a new city we just move with this mindset. And after reaching to the pre-quarter final, we just change our mindset to win the trophy. And being the team captain, I can feel the onus on my shoulder. Like I am not able to play naturally the game which I used to play. So in this quarterfinal match on the day 3, the team which we played is exceptionally well. They have a professionally coach with them, and they used to train very much harder since their childhood. So it's the practice match which from which we come to know that we don't stand a chance in this team against this team. And later on, nobody is willing to go for the first match with this team. Being the team captain, I go with us and have the match with this team, and I come to know the weakness of the opponent. So with this, I just serve and get to capture as many as point as I can. But at the 8-10, I lost the match. But I discussed with this team that what is the basic weakness of the opponent, and they also came across it, and we just let not ashamed of us, like we are having in the quarterfinal and didn't achieve that. Um, we are in the quarterfinal team and we didn't supposed to be duck out at 0. So with this, we all played very well, but we lost this trophy. On that day, I just realized that what's the importance of the team member as a captain. How is that to feel the pressure on your shoulders when you are the team captain? And from this failure, I truly enjoyed the journey, and I think that uh, it's a practice that could lead us to win the trophy. So we just moved on, and similarly, like that example happened throughout my life, such events. So in my college, one thing I just noticed that I should not be a common man, and the biggest reason for the common man is the fear of failure, which I think that I shouldn't be fear of failure. So the most common fear, the most fearful in my thing is English, which I supposed to in my thing in my school days, in my college days. So after that, I come to know that it's not the speaking English, it's the public speaking which I fear the most. So I just decided to work upon it and decided to join the Toastmaster, because I see in my college days people are joining and they are doing exceptionally well in their career, in their life. So after that, I thought of joining Toastmaster, but due to nature of the job and the competition I have, so I don't get the time to join this Toastmaster club in 2014. And on later on, when I just done with this competitive exam things, I just decided to now move on to the joining a club from a Toastmaster. But when I searches for the club, I see there are many clubs which are corporate clubs, and I cannot get an entry through it. And there are clubs which are required a formal interview. So I think I don't stand a chance to participate in that in those clubs. So there is an entry barrier throughout that. And once I moved from my job from Greater Noida to Gurgaon, the first thing I search here is for the Toastmaster club, and I come to know here the nearest club from the Toastmaster website. And as soon as I just visit a website at Toastmaster club, I called upon them, and I come to know that the Toastmaster is now closed, and it shattered my dream. Like, how can a Toastmaster club can be closed? And then I searched further more clubs. Some are member corporate clubs, and some are required again that interview for joining the club. But I luckily came across a number that is for Toastmaster Ashish, and I just recently called upon that I want to join, and Ashish just replied instantly and told me to join that club instantly on that through virtually. So that wins my heart. Like so. Unanimously, gently, he spoken and allow me to get a chance in this club. So I very grateful to you, sir, for being giving the opportunity to here stand among you and giving my icebreaker. So thank you.
Since this is a icebreaker speech, can we have a standing ovation for Toastmaster Sharad? With this, I would like to invite our speaker number 2, which is Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. And for evaluating Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, we have a guest Bhavesh who will evaluate Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. So I would like to invite guest Bhavesh to share the objective of his speech. Over to you, Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, TM Komal. Hello everyone, very good afternoon. This is me, Bhavish Methwani, and I will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Toastmaster Dhaneshwar will be attempting his Level 1 Project 3 speech of the Pathway Dynamic Leadership. The title of his speech would be Self Doubt, and the objective of this speech would be to connect with storytelling and connect with your audience. I hope that Toastmaster Dhaneshwar will present his speech with great panache, and I wish all the very best to Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Back to you, Komal.
Yeah. Now it's time to invite our second speaker, which is Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, self-doubt. Self-doubt, Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Komal. So I request timer to start. Okay. First character. I think this is the right time to change my job and look for better career. But am I doing the right thing right now? Am I capable of taking new challenges? Am I capable of handling the new responsibilities for my personal growth and responsibilities for my new position? No, hold on. I think you have to wait and look for better career and better opportunity. So do it next time, next year. Character 2. I think this is the right time to change my job and look for better career. I should push myself and take new roles and responsibility so that I can build my confidence and take it forward. So do it. Thank you. So good afternoon, all guests and my Toastmaster. Today I am here to talk about self-doubt. So self-doubt is something that affects all of us in our life. We all know that we all know the feeling of uncertainty that keep in mind and the inner voice that always keep us pushing back that no, we can't do it. No, we have to do it at a time. So I let me know who are the people who face same like that. Whenever you got some new opportunities or new role, you always think that no, I have to stop. I will do it later on. Who are they? We can erase it. I can see almost everyone. So character 1 is someone who always doubt himself every time. He find it hard to make decision, even take any risk, just because of his questioning himself that am I capable? He always struggle to find remove his negative thought just because he never moves step ahead. Whereas on the other hand, character 2 is confidence and self-assured. He pushes himself every time and takes risks and challenges whenever needed. He determined to prove his doubt wrong whenever the challenges come into his life. So and he's tried to remove his nagging voice which come on his head every time. So I can say that sometimes self-doubt actually be a powerful tool for our growth and our self-discovery. So let me share a story with you all. A few years ago, when
a few years ago, I had to make a decision. I have to take a decision for changing my job. But I was thinking that my self-doubt kept in my head that am I capable to taking the new roles and new position where I can stand? My self-doubt bouncing on my head. But anyhow, I use it as a motivation and push myself out of that comfort zone. And you know what? My self-doubt actually helped me to achieve something which I thought which was not impossible for me. So self-doubt is important for us to recognize. The self-doubt is something which is a part of a natural. It's a natural part of a human experience. Everyone feels some kinds of self-doubt whenever the new challenges came. But it's important thing is that how we can thoughts about how we can inform us that how can think about how to overcome of it, that self-doubt. So I remember my school time, I always facing something that should I do it now or should I postpone for some time? Should I move ahead or should I move back? My self-doubt hit every single time. But anyhow, I always push myself so that I can move ahead and take it forward and take it as a challenge for me, so that I cannot overcome my self-doubt to bounce back. Always move as a challenging part to step ahead. So the question is how we can overcome from a self-doubt, which harness the power of growth. First, we have to acknowledge and accept our doubt. It's okay if you feel uncertain at some time. Second, you have to we have to seek support from surrounding us. Just like surrounding with the people who actually believe in us, just like our Toastmaster club members who always believe in me. So you have to think like that so that you can motivate yourself and your inner critic and you make your inner critic silent. Third and finally, that you have to take step in a small achievable goals so that you can actually come out of a comfort zone. What happened when you thought about the personal things and you thought beyond your inner critic that no, you can't do it, you will never do it in your life. So you have to move yourself forward that no, I can do it, even whatever the consequences come up after the doing this season, but at least you have got some experience that yeah, I have some self confidence you got in your life that yes, I can do it, I can move a step ahead whenever the new challenges come into my life. So I conclude that self-doubt is a natural part of a human experience. It's only way that how you can deform or think about the self-doubt. So when you think that self-doubt is over to you, just move a step ahead and always think that self-doubt is a natural thing. All human beings experience of it. Never think that you are the only person who always moving a step back just because you don't have that much confidence. Always challenge yourself and make some small step goals so you can move ahead and do it by yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dhaneswar, for sharing your story about self-doubt and how we can overcome from it. Now, confirm like we have Bhavna for today, speaker. Ashish?
Yeah.
I'm her evaluator.
Okay, so we have our third speaker, Toastmaster Bhavna, who will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ashish. I would like to invite Toastmaster Ashish to share the speech objective of Toastmaster Bhavna. Over to you, Ashish.
Thanks, Toastmaster Komal. My target speaker Bhavna today is attempting Project 4 of Level 1 of Pathway Strategic Relationships. The purpose of this project is for the speaker to practice applying feedback. So the speaker will present a speech, receive the feedback, and thereafter apply it. I wish all the best to my target speaker. and would like to give the stage back to you, Toastmaster.
So I would like to invite Toastmaster Bhavna. The speech title is Shadows to Radiance. Shadows to Radiance. Toastmaster Bhavna, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Komal. For virtual audience, I am audible.
Yes.
Can we just make it gallery?
It will not record.
So I would request timer to start. Last year has been a tapestry of challenges, invaluable lessons, and triumphs, which have shaped our individual and collective narratives. In the event of unpacking past 12 months, let us first recognize that challenges are not roadblocks, but they are the stepping stones which help us to grow and evolve. Dear Toastmasters and guests, I am starting my journey from January 2023. Yes, January. January is always a month of resolutions. I also made a resolution, but oh, I'll do it next month. This moment followed it. And then all the way in Feb and March, I was hearing my inner critic, but I was not actually finding time to work on those critics. One fine day in March month, finally, while basking sun in my office premises during a conversation, a telephonic conversation with my ex-colleague, I realized that there is need to do something. And what was that something? I was not able to decide that. That guy gave me a free yet a transformative suggestion to join Toastmasters. And I was really new to this word, that I could not even pronounce toast correctly back then. Finally, the day came in the month of April. I joined Toastmaster in June 2023 officially. But I am part of Toastmasters since April 2023. It was 9th April, 8 p.m. I attended first transformative workshop with TMclub. And that was a metamorphosis moment of my life. That transformative workshop had such a great impact on my mindset that I started shifting my perspective. Now, going back in Feb and March, where I was trying to find time to work on my critics, now here in the month of May, I have made up my mind to join Toastmasters. Then finally, June onwards, I officially became a member of Toastmasters Club. June onwards, I got the support of my mentor, and this journey is still going on with her. With the continuous support of my mentors and the team members, I am working on my inner critics and actually finding time to work on those critics. Despite of so many personal and professional challenges in 6 months, June onwards, I never stopped working on my inner critics. I never stopped finding and exploring the area of opportunities. No matter if I attend the session or not, I was learning through the videos, through the meetings, through the speeches of my rest of the team members. Now, this journey from June till December was that impactful that people around me outside the Toastmasters were actually able to see that. There is a common phenomenon that our mind keep on reflecting us those things very frequently, which are always there in our mind. So for example, if you think about a car, your brain keep on highlighting you and your brain keep on triggering you about that particular brand model. So this phenomenon is actually applicable on all the things. So back in Feb and March, when I was thinking what I was doing, and the question which I used to ask to myself, I am able to see those questions on the roadside, on the hoardings these days. What drives your passion? What are your ambitions? What motivates you to follow your dreams? So I am getting a kick to get answer to those questions. Are you getting your kick? So imagine a seed buried in a soil. Instead of focusing on the darkness of soil, that seeds keep on pushing itself to reach the light. We all might have made certain resolutions this year. So let's make this one as well and add it to our resolution bucket. To transform ourselves this way from January 2024 to June 2024, that our mentors should be proud of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Bhavna for sharing such a wonderful speech? Now it's time to come back to the theme of the meeting, and I have a lot more interesting topic for you as well. So who want to volunteer next for the same session?
I can volunteer.
Can I know the name? Actually, I don't see. Okay, Yashika. So Yashika, for you, just wait. So if you get a chance for a like road trip versus air trip, what would you prefer and why?
So I would prefer a road trip more because I love to explore the things that comes in the way, not the final destination. If we go through a plane, it is just the final destination, not the things which we will get to know, that food, that dhabas food, that culture, those things, those trees, those sunsets, those sunrises, right? You will not explore the, although in planes also you will get to see those things, but I will prefer more of those road things so that you will get more time with the people also, right? If something is taking 1 hour from the plane and it is taking 10 hours from the road trip, it will be more fun. You will get to know your friends more, you will have those conversations, those will be the moments you will means have for life, right? That will be the best part. So I will prefer road trips more over aeroplanes.
Yes, definitely. Like when we go on a road trip, we enjoy actually the journey of that trip, not the destination. So I think road trip would be like more exploring. You would explore more as compared to air. So who want to volunteer next for this? Anyone from guest or from member?
I can volunteer.
Yeah. So, for you, the topic is camping or a hotel stay. Which one would you prefer?
Can you repeat, please? Should I go there?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you repeat the topic, please?
So, for you, the topic is camping versus hotel stay. Which one would you prefer?
Okay. I would personally prefer a hotel stay. I've done many camping trips, and personally, they're not something which are made for me particularly. It can get very noisy at night sometime, and sometime it can get very silent, which is very spooky at times. When it comes to basic amenities, something which we are all used to, when you're at a trip or you're going somewhere for a relaxation, a camping might be an adventurous trip, but not something which is kind of relaxing. So in that basis, I would prefer a hotel trip compared to a camping trip. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. If I were in your place, I would choose camping. But yeah, it's totally depends on our choice. So, like anyone who want to volunteer next? Yeah, go ahead. So,
Well, just a quick time check. We are about 7 minutes late. So just one last one, and then we can move to table topics.
yeah, this one is the last, and then we'll start. Okay, so like for you, uh, like which one would you prefer, the historical sites or a modern attraction for you?
See, actually, I am belongs to Jaipur, right? So that is the historical place, and well, usually I don't like these forts and all these historical, whatever you say. But I always want to go to the natural places, right? But natural places is also historical, right? So see, if you want to compare these modern places like Dubai and see Gurgaon, Mumbai, Delhi, whatever the infrastructure and all they have created or government has created, that is good. But if you really want to go for the vacation or for the visit where you want to get relaxation, I think natural places is the always better and there is no comparison, right? But definitely some modern places is which government has created, like Delhi, Mumbai, Gurgaon, whatever you say. So sometimes it's better, but for relaxation, I think natural places always.
Definitely, like when we think about traveling, we first things comes in our mind that relaxation, coming out of the hustle and bustle of the city life. So mostly we prefer to go to like any natural places or a historical places where we get the peace. So with that, mm, uh, I would like to start the next session, which is the most awaited and the fun part of the meeting. And to lead that session, I would like to invite our special Toastmaster Ravish. So, Toastmaster Ravish, stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Komal. I think you already started the table topic session in very beginning, and all of them were enjoying that. So I'll try to go with the table topic officially now. So I will explain what is the table topic. So in the table topic session, you will be giving a topic. I will be giving you a topic. You need to speak on that topic for a minimum of 1 minute and maximum 2.5 minutes. After 1 minute, you will be shown as a green card, and after 1.5 minutes, you will be shown as a yellow card, and then after 2 minutes, you will be shown as a red card. The minimum timeline is 1 minute, and this is the most great part about the table topic session is guests also participate, and along with the Toastmaster, guests and all are welcome to participate in this session. So I ask and maybe volunteer someone who can go first for the table topic. Yeah. So Toastmaster Bhavna, would you like to come here or? Toastmaster Bhavna, the topic for you is need versus wants.
Need versus wants. So I would say one should be really thoughtful about what they really want and what is actually needed. So if you feel that you want something, just sleep over your decision. And next day, if you still feel that you want that thing, then you actually need it. If you feel that you don't want that thing, this is just a wastage of time, wastage of money, wastage of effort, wastage of energy, then you don't need it. It is just an impulsive reaction to some thoughts, maybe, which creates that feeling that you want that thing. Maybe you actually don't want that thing, or maybe you don't actually need that thing. So I would say that one should be really thoughtful with what they need actually. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavna. Although a very difficult topic and very thin line of difference between the need and wants, but you have explained very well. And also you have told us that how to differentiate between needs and wants. I think we will all implement this in the future. Thank you. Who wants to go next? So, okay. Yeah. Yes, Shubham. Yeah. Yes, Shubham, what would be your dream travel destination and why?
What would be my dream travel destination and why? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So I would like to ask, whose dream destination is foreign countries? Raise your hands. I think everyone is the foreign countries. For me, my main destination country will be Europe. The Europe, because I'm from the COVID time, I love to travel. And then after that, whenever I got a chance that there's a long weekend, I used to travel with my family and friends. So I am looking forward for the next year to go for a Europe trip, because that time at the mid of the December, we will have a block leaves where we will get 20 days leave. Though I have applied the visa, but right now it's in long queue and I will get an appointment in May 2024. My family members live in USA, so I would like to explore that place because I've never been to a foreign country right now. But one of the foreign country which is to our neighbor country was Bhutan, which I traveled recently. And the Euro, I basically, which what I like about the Europe trip is that there are multiple countries in which, like in Delhi, we have Rajasthan next to our state, but in Europe we have different countries within few kilometers. And there the culture difference is so much that we love to explore new things, new ideas. And with travel, we love to see that what people are doing, what people are not doing. And in traveling, like one said that we get to explore the sunrise, sunset, and the road trips help us because the destination is not the final thing. We have to travel the whole roads, whole journey, because at the end we make friends at the journey and whatnot, and these memories will cherish forever. So I think that my last few words will be that don't wait for someone to travel with you. If you want to travel, you should travel, because at the end the plan got cancelled and you have to live your life, because the life we get once in our lifetime. Over to you.
I think most of us have Europe in our same destination, and I think Subham did justice to it. Even he went to Bhutan, and then he is planning to go Europe, and we are here waiting for you to give us the experience you will have when you go to the Europe. So who wants to go next? Yeah, Sika, right?
Hello, is this stable topic?
Yes. Okay. So Jessica, Vanshika, sure. Okay, so Vanshika, topic for you is, if you have 10 crore rupees to spend in a 1 month, where you will spend it?
I had 10 crore. Okay. My dream has always been to be filthy rich. So if I had 10 crores to spend in a month, I would spend it extravagantly. I am deeply into luxury fashion, even though I cannot afford it at the moment. But this is something which I often like to go back into and search about. So if I get 10 crores for a month, first thing I would do is make some smart investments so that I can use that for the rest of my life without having to work. Second would be to buy a house for me and my parents. They've given a lot to me throughout my life, and it has always been my dream to get them a fancy house, especially in Gurgaon, where property rates are just skyrocketing. Second thing that I would absolutely want is a fancy car, which again has been a dream of mine. Probably not a Lamborghini, but I would go a little short there. Apart from that, one of my deepest passions has always been music, and music is quite an expensive hobby, unfortunately. And I've had students, I give online piano lessons, and I've had students who wanted to take classes but were unfortunately not able to afford the music lessons. So, on a more charitable side, I would love to give free lessons and free instruments to children who are deeply passionate about this particular form of art. So, that's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Vantika. I think we wish all of your dreams get ticked and you soon get 10 crore lotteries. So, okay, who would want to get one next one? What is the things you have learned from your parents and family or friends?
I think your parents and your friends are somebody you learn a lot from. You know, it is said that you are like the five people around, you know, the people that you hang out with, the five people that you hang out with, you know, sometime in life, later in life, you become like them. So I think your company makes you the way, you know, makes it shapes you. So from my parents, so I'll start with my mother first. I think everybody, you know, say that, you know, they have the best mother, and that's what I'm gonna say as well, that, you know, I have the best mom. So from her, I've learned to never give up, even during difficult circumstances. You know, she has had a struggling life, you know, facing a lot of difficulties during her career as well. And in spite of that, you know, she managed to get a graduation degree and did her post graduation as well. So from her, I, you know, got most of my inspiration from. You know, I think for us the circumstances are way better than, you know, what her she had in her life. So never giving up during difficult circumstances is something that, you know, I learned from my mother and have it in my genes as well. And then coming to my dad, who's a very, you know, jolly kind of a person, and, you know, he would crack jokes and make everybody happy even during, you know, stressful situations. So that's something that, you know, the kind of humor that comes from my dad. You know, even during difficult circumstances, you should just, you know, crack a joke and make the mood of the room and everybody cheer up. And I have a sister as well. Like, I have one sibling, my elder sister. She's, you know, also very hardworking, has studied a lot, and, you know, is doing very great in her career. So her career and her career path inspires me a lot, and, you know, I really look forward to her whenever, you know, I face any difficulties and everything. And from my friends, I would say, you know, so I am a chartered accountant by profession, and I have a friend, my best friend, so whom I met during my college time. So he, you know, has always been somebody, you know, who would write down CA as a prefix to his name. So I wanted to become a chartered accountant, but I did not have, you know, that kind of a vision that, you know, I want to be CA Kanupriya sort of, you know, inspiration in my mind. But, you know, because of him being so dream, having this dream, that became my dream as well, because I used to, you know, always hang out with him. So I think because of him, I think my journey became, you know, more motivating and all sort of. So I always thank him, you know, that because of you, I think, you know, I got that kind of kick and became chartered accountant in probably one or two attempts. So yeah, thank you.
Definitely, Kanupia had great learnings from all of his family members and friends. We are here waiting from many learnings from you. and definitely we'll learn. So who wants to go next? We have two people. Karthik. Okay. The people who have not yet spoken, I would request. Yeah. Your good name, please? Yeah, sure. Your good name, please? Anmol. Anmol. Maybe we can go with the Chintan, and then in the meantime, Anmol, you can come to the second. Yeah. Chintan, Pratik, and Anmol. Okay. So Chintan.
Yes.
Yeah. So you are seasoned Toastmaster. I will give you a very maybe a difficult or good topic for you. A positive side of getting old. What is the positive side of getting old or get aging?
How many of you celebrate the birthdays of yours and your family members? Just raise your hand. We all, right? We love to celebrate the birthdays, although we know inside that we are turning old. And turning so-called old is not something bad if we are turning old with the experiences, with the lessons we have learned. With the lessons, as someone rightly mentioned, we make the lessons the stepping stones of our success and not see them as the challenges. We need to race through the challenges like a phoenix bird with great panache so that we can get what we want. I have seen people working 12 hours, 14 hours a day, our Prime Minister, Amitabh Bachchan and whatnot. And honestly speaking, I find it difficult to get up and attend Toastmasters meeting on weekends. So it's on us how we celebrate our birthdays. It's on us how we celebrate our age. People say that age is just a number, but think beyond the number. Think that what you have gained, what you have learned and what you have experienced. I personally have fair share of struggle in my life. With the increasing age, I felt that I have become calmer because of all the struggle I had. And without those struggles, without those years in my age, I would not have become the person which I am today as speaking with all of you. So I urge each and every one of you thinking that we are getting old, just rephrase that perspective to few degrees and tell your inner critic that no, we are not getting old. We are getting better with experiences and the knowledge we gather over the period of years. Don't you agree, Table Topics Master? Over to you.
Yeah, definitely, Chintan. We all are getting old, and we are all are getting better every day. And we definitely needed those advice and those comments from you in this session to make ourselves better. Yeah, thank you. So for the next, Anmol. So guest Anmol, what is the things which you want to achieve in your life and why?
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anmol. I am attending the Toastmaster Club for the first time. I'm giving a speech for the first time, by the way. So my topic is what I want to achieve in my life. So I have been into corporate for 2 to 3 years, and it's been quite a hectic job. It's been affecting my work-life balance. So I shifted to government sector. I'm currently in Reserve Bank of India. So the main reason was to achieve the work-life balance, and to apart from work, I would like to eventually I would want to go into social sector. I would want to do some philanthropy or basically helping others, doing good for others, doing good for society. A society has given me a lot of things. I have gained knowledge. I've earned income. I've gained everything from society only. So I want to give it back to the society. Um, I I have done some social sector work in my college days. I have been to some NGOs. We did a small workshop where we went to some small NGO where we asked the students of their NGO about their wishes, like anything they want to get, we will arrange that. And we asked that what do you want to get. People were talking about toys, people carom, chess, etc. And when two students said that I want chips. I was like very like we want cars, houses, etc., flights, trips, etc. And I was very amazed by their demand is chips, biscuits. So we can say that there's a lot of difference between them and us. So I would want to work on that things and make a world better place. Yes, thank you.
So Anmol wants to do social work, and I think everyone has to do some of the kind of social work in their life to support the nature, to support the people. So we have one last topic, and which is reserved for Pratik. Pratik, the topic for you is life without electricity. How would be the life without electricity?
Life without electricity would be good in many ways. We at least the biggest challenge that we have today is almost on an average probably 4 hours a day. Every single human on the earth is spending on either on the cell phone or computer or TV. So not having the electricity may benefit humanity in longer run. May in short term probably there will be chaos. People will be panicking, and there will be complete disruption across the globe. But ultimately, in the longer run, we as mankind has survived many different sort of problems, you know, over the centuries, right? So not having electricity, probably it will again instill the same uh, emotion that we had, the same feeling, spending time with our loved ones, and that too, not only about the time, staying in the moment and respecting the moment, respecting uh, your own self. It won't be when it is about distraction. Probably when uh, having a discussion, when you are in a discussion, you won't be mind won't be distracted. Oh my God, I missed the premiere of Squid Games, or I'm yet to watch what is going to happen in that episode of Game of Thrones, or those type of things. And I have a meeting, I missed a meeting, I have to be somewhere. Maybe we may get freedom from this. So yeah, back to you, Toastmaster Ravish.
Yeah, so Toastmaster Pratik, I think what a wonderful present us topic in a positive manner. So definitely one thing we all will have is peace of mind. If there is no electricity, peace of mind will definitely there. We will all be close to the nature, because only thing which we would be left with the nature and natural places. So over to you, Toastmaster Common, for the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravish, for leading the table topic session with great panache. Now, now I would like to conclude the theme of the meeting. So, a very famous philosopher Augustine said, "The world is a the world is a book, and those who do not travel only read one page," which means that world is a full of places and experiences, just like a book has a many page, and those who do not travel just know about a one place, just like a cover of the book. So in nutshell, I would say that traveling is something that enrich our lives, broaden our perspective, and enhance our exposure, also gives us a beautiful and cherished moment. It also makes us confident, fearless, and above all, a very strong human being. So, with that, I would like to hand over our stage to the general evaluator to lead the evaluation section. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Komal, for sharing with us those amazing travel memories of not only you, but also for the audience. Your words reminded me of something that once I was already a graduate in my post graduation when I started doing my CA. So that's a common thing between you and me. So my fellow students used to term me with a very nice adjective, Kuwe ka Medak, because I had hardly traveled anywhere, and the only piece which I knew was my own little Amritsar town. So yes, traveling is very important, and thanks for bringing a lot of memories back, and also perhaps giving all of us some goals about our travel for this year. Now we move on to the evaluation section, and first I would like to invite the speech evaluator. So first up is Toastmaster Ayushi, who has done the evaluation of speech of icebreaker today. May I request you to be on the stage? Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sharath, on giving your first speech. Thank you for introducing yourself to the club members and sharing an important message with all of us. Failure is not an event. Failure is an event, not a person. Apologies. You started with a question and then further went on to share a story where you were the table tennis captain and represented your school in a competition. The explanation of the story was raw, but isn't that how we all started, friends? And while concluding your speech, you went on to explain your fear of public speaking and how you are working on to conquer it. I really like the way you connected with your audience. You talked about fear and failure. It is something that we all are terrified deep down, but you were the one who came up and talked about it. So great work there. I have two aspects where I would like you to work upon to make your speech even better than it was. First, you only talked about your childhood, your school journey. I would have liked to listen more about how your college life was there, how it was in your college life, what challenges you faced, and how you overcame it. How was it in your personal life? What challenges you faced in your professional life, and how you overcame it. The second point I want you to work upon is to be mindful of the timing. I think you went overboard, so I would request you to keep mindful of. I would request you to be mindful of your timing so that you can actually convey what you're trying to convey, just to the point. Finally, you also mentioned in your speech that you are fearful of speaking in English and particularly in public speaking. However, to me, it looked like you were completely fluent in the language. But even after the struggles that you explained to join a Toastmasters club, what I could see was resilience and a hunger to be better than yesterday. And you joining the club and giving your first speech is evident of your success that you will have in the future. Remember, to be invincible, you have to work on your vulnerabilities. And by taking this very first step, I am glad to say that you are on your way to become invincible. Once again, congratulations on giving your speech, and I wish you all the very best for your next speeches. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ayushi, for that lovely evaluation. And using the CRC approach for the evaluation report shared by you. Now we move to our second speaker evaluation, and that is Toastmaster Bhavesh. May I request Toastmaster Bhavesh to turn the video on, and if the speaker can come on the video, that will be good. Yeah, yes. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish. So Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, first of all, very many congratulations for choosing a title which is relatable to all of us because I would speak about myself because on a daily basis, I am also fighting self doubt. So, after hearing the title of your speech, I was hooked and I was anticipating a relatable story as well as a motivational story, which you were able to deliver. So, kudos to you for choosing a relatable title, a relatable storytelling fashion, and as well as for making sure that all the audience members are hooked to your story. You started off great. You started unexpectedly by explaining a mental dilemma by enacting a situation in the form of two characters. Uh, One special mention that you switched places while you were enacting those characters so that enforced the effect more in the minds and in the hearts of the audiences. Throughout your speech, you used hand gestures quite efficiently. Your body language was open as well as positive. So kudos to you for that, for implementing the first and foremost passion of delivering a speech on stage. Um, the third thing is that you use stories from your childhood and from your professional life as well to connect with your audience, which was the imperative objective of your speech. So, the usage of your content to connect with the audience, to engage them throughout the speech was commendable. So, kudos to you for that, for doing that. I wanted to work on two of the recommendations. The first is the expressions on your face. Whenever you are delivering a speech, make sure that your expressions are changing according to what you are saying. So I can, pinpoint one statement from a speech, and it was in my childhood, I always used to think whether I should choose this or not. You can always go about saying that in my childhood, I used to think whether I should do this or whether I should do that. So having expressions on your face will enforce the message of the speech which you are trying to put across in a more effective and a productive manner to the audience. The second recommendation is taking crucial pauses whenever required. You don't have to sound like a news reader. You are telling a story, so make sure that whether um, if there are enough spaces for you to take enough pauses, make sure that you are doing that so that audiences are hooked and they are anticipating what is going to come next from your mouth. Overall, the two aspects which you were brilliant in was the voice modulation and your positive personality during the entire speech of motivating all of us to work on our self-doubt was commendable. A very many congratulations to you for your speech and all the very best for your future endeavors. Back to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Bhavesh, for that lovely evaluation, and you have used the CRC approach very well. Thanks, and now we move on to the evaluation of third speaker. That's Toastmaster Bhavna, and I'll be doing that. An ex-American president once said that if your actions inspire others to learn more, to do more, to be more, you are a leader. Today, Toastmaster Bhavna, in your speech, you have demonstrated the manner in which you have become actually a leader by doing the actions which inspire one and all, and the manner in which you have handled your inner critique, the way you explained really inspired me, I must say. And thanks for sharing that lovely story. In your speech, you excelled at one key thing which I noticed was with regard to gestures. For example, when you said all the way from February to March, it was a very nice way to show the transition. Or when you said that you phoned up your friend and you were speaking, your hand gesture, your body language was very clearly connected to what you were saying. I think that's one element which is actually owned by the skilled speakers, and you have it in you. Leverage it more and more, and I think that will come out very well, and you have done that extremely well. Second thing which I loved about your speech was that your speech was intertwined with the message, but coming from your personal experiences and your story. And I think nothing connects the audience more than the personal story which we can share. And you stitched the speech with regard to body, with regard to opening body as well as closing, drawing from your personal story and giving a message which you have learned. I think that's a very good way to connect with the audience, and you did that. Kudos to you for that. Couple of areas which I would like you to work on. I thought you have a very good, you had a very good speech title, The Shadow of Radiance. Actually, the title intrigued me a lot. And I would have loved to hear a little more around what you mean by shadow of radiance and how your learning connect to it. So you, in your speech draft, try to intertwine about the title a little more. So which comes out clearly to the audience that why you have chosen this title as Shadow of Radiance. The second recommendation which I would leave to you is that you have an innate ability to use pauses, and you use them quite a lot in your speech, which I think is good. I've seen a lot of speakers who are speaking very fast. That's often a sign of nervousness. You don't do that. You are speaking with a lot of pauses. Sometimes those pauses are a little involuntary. So try and see how can you work on your transitions and the pauses a little more to make them more voluntary. So you know when you are pausing, you are giving time to audience to think, and otherwise you are smooth in your speech. Try to get that better smoothness in terms of finish while using the pauses more voluntary. I think that will leave a very good impact to the audience. To sum up, an excellent story told in a very good manner using the hand gesture, by improving the transition, by improving the pauses, and by improving the better connectivity of the title, you could take to the next level. Congratulations, you've completed the purpose of your project, and look forward to your next speech. Thank you. So now we move to the next section. That's the report of the timer, counter, and grammarian. And first, let me invite grammarian Toastmaster Chintan to share his report.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Ashish. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if it's visible.
It's visible, Chintan.
Thank you very much. So I had a very busy meeting today because there were so many great usages throughout the meeting, and I had to write so much. So forgive me if I have not captured all your thoughts and all the great words which you have used. First of all, let's congratulate the speakers who have used the word of the day. Toastmaster Ashish, Bhavesh, obviously myself, but not at the introducing of the word, but I tried to incorporate in the table topics, and Toastmaster of the day, Komal. These speakers have used word of the day with great panache. Now, coming to the good usages which were observed throughout the meeting. A guest, I could not capture the physical guest names. Monotonous routine, lose track of time. Toastmaster Pratik had used when clubbed with while describing the mountains. Then he used instill the feeling. Bhavesh used contemplating few destinations, mental dilemma, enforcing imperative objective, which is a great use to describe the speech objective. Sound like a newsreader. Physical and spiritual health, itinerary. Komal had used great words, contrasting words while asking the topics from the audience and engaged everyone. She also used hustle and bustle, and she used a wonderful metaphor that life is like a book. I really loved that metaphor. Then Toastmaster Sharad in his speech used failure is an inspiration, grow from the failure, failure is opportunity for the growth, remain unbeaten, onus on my shoulder. That's a new thing I learned. Then we don't stand a chance, shattered my dream, a very profound word. Then the speaker, Dhaneshwar, he used the word in terms of question by asking multiple times, am I, which triggered lot many thoughts in our mind, a great way to articulate a question. Inner voice, inner critic, feeling of uncertainty, nagging voice, bounce back, acknowledge and accept, harness the power. Bhavna had used great. The speech title, I think it was Shadows to Radiance, or Toastmaster Ashish has told Shadows of Radiance, but it was great wordplay of shadows and radiance. Then collective narrative, challenges are not roadblocks, but the stepping stones. A month of resolution, great way to describe January. Inner critic, metamorphosis moment. And I loved the metaphor, which would be the takeaway for me personally, that the seed buried in a soil to describe the darkness and the light. Guest also mentioned about road travel and air travel and gave a great lesson of journey and not destination. Ravish mentioned great topics and all were used with great words of wisdom. Some guest has mentioned cherish the memories. Someone has mentioned filthy rich, extravagantly, skyrocketing prices, expensive hobby. Ayushi, during his evaluation, mentioned resilience, hunger for growth, invincible. And she has also mentioned that we need to work upon our vulnerability to become invincible. Ashish, during his evaluation, mentioned intrigued, intervened, stitched the speech, and definition of leader, which he mentioned with a quote, was literally amazing. So these were the good words spoken during entire meeting. There were very little and very less not so good usages which are on the screen, that people are not went. Those are the purpose. Better in beaches, could have been better on beaches. Objective of the speaker should have been objective of the speech. Line up on the horizon in a horizontal line. This could have been rephrased as lined horizontally. Few year ago, maybe a year ago or few years ago, many interesting topic could have been rephrased as many topics. Will be shown as a green, will be shown as a yellow, will be shown as a red card, as was not needed. What is the thing, someone has asked, what are the things? And these were not so good usages, but considering the amount of words we have spoken on the stage, it was amendable use of grammar in entire meeting. 2 tips I want to give for the club and to the speakers who came on stage, that whenever you try to speak fast, you tend to make mistakes. Try to slow down. It's okay to take a pause, even if it is a long pause. That prevents you from mumbling and speaking the words which you don't want to speak. And second thing I observed, that some of us are calling the other speakers and Toastmasters as calling by TM, for example, TM Chintan, but it's an abbreviation which we write, not we speak. So while calling out a Toastmaster, it should be used as a Toastmaster and not TM. Apart from that, it's been an honor to be a grammarian of this wonderful meeting. And back to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
When Toastmaster Chintan is giving his report, panache is all over the place. We move now to our next role player. That's the role of her counter, and I'll request Kanupriya to present her.
Okay, so actually, I was not aware that we were supposed to evaluate everybody. I only evaluated the speaker, like who prepared the speech. So apologies for that. So I'll start with the first speech, Sharad Jain, whose topic was failure is an event, not a person. So Sharad, you were taking pauses in between, which were, making you not to use a lot of fillers in your speech. However, you have used a multiple times, like more, like a lot of times you were using in your speech, you know. Other than that, there were no other fillers that, you have used. Moving to Dhaneshwar, whose topic was self-doubt. You were also not using many fillers in your sentences, but you were using and not a lot of times, but 5-7 times you used and in your speeches, which you can avoid to make it sound more clear. Then moving to Bhavna, I think your speech has no fillers, in your sentences. Congratulations on that, because I think you covered it all with, taking pauses in between, which, made you to avoid using fillers. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Priya. Maybe huge round of applause for our first start of the report. It's a challenging role, and now we move to the most challenging role. That's the timer. And I will request our timer of the day, Toastmaster Pratik, to share his report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. I must say, all the members, all the participants today delivered their view. I won't say speech, but their point of view with great panache. It was inspiring. There was so much to learn in terms of grammar, as Toastmaster Chintan mentioned. Apart from that, from perspective point of view, there was a lot to figure it out. And very much thanks to our team, debutant TMOD, for that. From timing perspective, if I talk about the prepared speakers, Toastmaster Dhaneshwar was almost on time. He took 6 minutes 27 seconds to deliver his speech. Toastmaster Sharad, it was 8 minutes 19 seconds. For Toastmaster Bhavna, it was 5 minutes 50 seconds. For speech evaluators, including, this is the total time, including the initial introduction and then sharing the evaluation. For Toastmaster Ayushi, it was 3 minutes 32 seconds. For Guest Bhavesh, was 4 minutes 8 seconds. And Toastmaster Ashish, 4 minutes 48 seconds. Then talking about role players, for presiding officer, it was 3 minutes 20 seconds. General evaluator, so far before the timer, it was 9 minutes 20 seconds in total. For grammarian, the timing was 5 minutes 31 seconds. And Toastmasters of the day, I'm sorry, it was 26 minutes and 14 seconds in total. And when we talk about table topics, table topic master Ravish, the entire session was 20 minutes 30 seconds long, and Toastmaster Bhavna took 1 minute 9 seconds. Guest Shubham took 2 minutes 6 seconds. Toastmaster Vanshika 1 minute 28 seconds. Guest Kanupriya took 3 minutes 1 second, and Toastmaster Chintan 2 minutes 3 seconds. Guest Anmol, it was 1 minute 52 seconds, and I was also closer to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thanks so much. You can see our timer of the day had a tough time today. It seems we love the stage, and I think that's I must say, I think as a journal evaluator, I'll quickly come to my report, and I think I would like us to give a huge round of applause to ourselves for the fact that those of the people who come on the stage have actually owned the stage, and you can see it on the timer, right? It was like we didn't feel anybody coming on the stage having uneasiness, having anxiety. Beyond a point, somewhat anxiety all of us feel, right? But owning the stage and doing it completely, nobody was less than the minimum time. There were people exceeding the maximum time quite a bit. So for that, I think we all deserve a huge round of applause. And thank you so much. And I like to keep my evaluation of the journal evaluation of the meeting extremely short. And I'll cover the 3 key points which we did well, couple of key areas which we can do better. First and foremost, the fact that we had so many guests today and first meeting of the year, very well done by all the role players. We know grammarian we picked up towards the last, and thanks to Chintan. To me, this is the Toastmaster spirit, and I think that I would like to appreciate all. First meeting of the year, many clubs struggle to hold, and us having so much of attendance, having 3 lovely speeches, the way everything was put together, and mind you, we have a new executive committee. Executive committee is like board of directors of the Toastmaster Club. The new EC has come into an action, and it is extremely seamless. And I would like to congratulate all the people who are behind the scene, organizing everything and bringing us to a stage where we had such a lovely meeting today. Great job by the debutant Sergeant Ram. Very well done. Extremely good job. Toastmaster of the day, presiding officer Vidushi. The way you started with the clap, and that's one thing which Toastmaster Pratik as a Sergeant Ram, maybe we can start the meeting with a clap. It really brings a lot of energy. But this is the great job of a presiding officer. She filled it up. She started it with a lot of claps, and the way the everything came together was excellent. And I think time, as they say, time flies, and today time really flew. You all were fabulous in the roles which you played. The table topic masters, such lovely topics, fantastic job done. Toastmaster Ravish, I think second time you played it, it was lovely. The way your topics were very intriguing, and it actually drew a lot of people to think through and communicate. And I think that's one wonderfully done. Keep it up. I don't have any recommendation for you. With regard to the TMOD, yes, the way the whole piece was organized by you, TMOD is the chairman of the meeting, and that was very, very well done. Yes, we missed you physically, and but still virtually, I think you stitched the whole show extremely well. One input for you: be a little more conscious of the time, especially when we have an audience interaction. There it becomes a little challenging. But yes, so we have a long way to go, and I'm sure with every opportunity we'll get better. All the tag team players did wonderful. They were very good in their report. Grammarian, Chintan, our counter, Kanupriya. Yes, you know, the noting of her is a little more difficult than that. Yes, you have to note for everybody, including me on the stage. But yes, as an our counter, try to also note but or and etc. So those are also, like when we say but and or any such filler word which is not required. If they're used as conjunction, then it's not a filler. But if it's used as unnecessary, then it's a filler word, which of course we all can work on. Well done. For your first report, congratulations. Coming to timer, Prateek, I can tell you, when the speeches are as good as what we was today, the most difficult job is timers. And I'm not influencing the votes, guys. You apply your judgment constructively there. Toastmaster Prateek, firstly, thanks for taking this role up. It requires a lot of diligence, and I have experienced personally that when speaker has spoken for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and I have not shown any card. It happens, unfortunately. You did good today. I think there are a couple of areas to improve. One, couple of time I saw cards jumping. Like when you showed, it was green and then it turned yellow immediately. Perhaps you wanted to show yellow. This can distract the speaker because the speaker sees whatever you show first. So if you can be a little more careful to show your screen once you have the card clearly up, and some of the times the card was not coming up clearly. So that's, I think, as EC, we need to work on this aspect because timing is very, very crucial for us to end the meeting timely as well. And for the speaker to also be careful of the time. Like my evaluation also 4 minute plus. I didn't think that I saw the cards. So maybe that's one aspect. Maybe I missed it. If so, please pardon me to mention this as a journal evaluator. But yes, that's an area which we can improve on. Right. Overall, a fantastic, fantastic meeting. First of the year, and we had such inspiring speeches, such lovely table topics, and all the travel memories. And I have listed down a few places I want to go. Mountains, beaches, all together, but I'm sure all of you would have as well. Loved the whole energy and loved the whole participation in the meeting. Now let's invite our active listener to see what she has in store for us. And our debutant Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vanchila. Over to you, Toastmaster.
All right. I have written down a few questions based on the speeches that we had today at our meeting. I'll start with the first question. So can anyone give one reason as to why did Toastmaster Prateek choose mountains over beach? Anyone?
Because it's always like warm and he wants to go somewhere cold. So I guess one of the reasons.
Yes, that's correct. All right. The second question is, which Toastmaster became the captain of the table tennis team reluctantly? That was an obvious one. Okay, so one of our Toastmasters talked about self-doubt, and he gave 3 reasons as to why we should, 3 strategies as to how we can overcome self-doubt. Can anybody?
Acknowledge.
Yes, that is one.
Take support.
Yes.
Third, I could note.
Anybody? You can give a guess as well. Yes, take small steps.
Small step.
So that's correct. Okay. So Toastmaster Bhavna talked about her Toastmaster journey, and she said that she had officially joined the Toastmaster in which month?
April.
Officially. That's correct. Okay, another question related to Toastmaster Bhavna's speech. What phenomena did she talk about in her speech? There was a particular phenomena she had talked about.
Mind keep playing.
Yes. Yes. That was correct. Okay. Two questions more. So Toastmaster Shubham talked about his dream destination. Does anybody know which place was it?
Shubham's Europe visa, all of us will follow up.
All right. Finally, again, Toastmaster Prateek. He talked about us spending a lot of time on gadgets and television. So, how many hours did he say that we spend?
4 hours.
That's right. So, that's all the questions that I have for today.
Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. Okay, so Toastmaster Prateek has already shared the link on WhatsApp group and chat box. I would request everyone to go to the voting link and select your favorite role players. Till then, we can start with the guest feedback as well as to know more about their experience. So can guest Ashish Jain take up the stage and share his experience and feedback?
Yeah. So, good afternoon to all. It was the great experience, very enthusiastic members, and very good Toastmaster in Gurgaon. So, I would definitely want to join this club for going forward because my timings and all I already told that it can match with this club. So, going forward, I want to see all of you. Thank you.
Thank you for your feedback, and we hope to see you as a Toastmaster in our club as well. Guest Kanupriya, would you like to go next?
I think it was a great experience for me today. Thank you, Ashish, for inviting me in. And so I was a little doubtful, how it would be conducted in a hybrid mode, some people online and some people, physically here. But I think it was, very much, everybody was very much connected, even the people who are physically here and the people, who are there. So I think it's conducted well. And I think that gives an, option for you to, if you're, not there in the city or you're, somewhere else. So I think it gives you the option to, not miss the class and attend it. So I think, yeah, I am thinking of joining it with you guys. So thank you.
Great. Thank you for your feedback. And now guest Shubham, would you like to go next?
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. So I was ex-member of DTM, which is Delhi Toastmasters, but due to work commitment, I was not able to join that club. So I am looking forward to join my club because my office is nearby. If I will be coming, so I will be joining again. And love for my Toastmasters is that it changed my personality overall, and I own that Toastmasters a lot. And the real incident is that I'm coming from 40 kilometers to join this meeting. So that's a real dedication for Toastmasters and looking forward to join soon. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your feedback. Lastly, guest Anmol, would you like to take the stage?
Thank you guys for having me. So my friend Shubham only brought me here. He has been telling me 100 times a year that you should join Toastmasters. You should join me. It is very great. You will learn a lot. And I actually loved the meeting. I just came to explore. And the best part, I was amazed by the fact that there are evaluators also for everything. And evaluators are also evaluated on many things. So that was the great part. I am genuinely considering, but I might not be able to join Gurgaon, but I'll join maybe daily. Yes, thank you.
No issues. Thank you so much for joining this time and your feedback. Prateek, how many responses till now?
We have 14 responses till now.
So, how many members are there? Is this sufficient, Ashish?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, please share the this result with me, Prateek.
Okay, give me a moment.
Sure.
In the meantime, we can hear from Toastmaster Chintan his thoughts of joining our meeting and taking up the grammarian role at the last moment.
It's yesterday I delivered a speech. Not yesterday, on Wednesday I delivered the speech, and I narrated the entire incident how I joined Eloquent Toastmasters Club. So no matter what or which place I am, it says that home is where the heart is, or something like that. I think my heart is with the ETC no matter where I go. And initially 2 months when I joined this particular club called Toastmasters Club of Baroda, that is called TCB, and I used to talk to the members of the club, and I used to always mention about ETC, and they used to get confused whether I am part of their club or some other club. So it's always great. It feels like home whenever I come back. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to be a grammarian, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chintan. Would like to have you.
Yeah. So the results are out. So first, for the best Ox player role player award, it goes to TM Chintan, undoubtedly. Just a second. I will spotlight you. And so we can shake hand. I'll the other hand.
The way it works, the other side is different from the way it works here.
Okay. So now, yeah. So the best table topic speaker, any guesses, anyone? It was between TM Bhavna, guest Shubham, Toastmaster Vanshika, guest Kanupriya, Toastmaster Chintan, guest Anmol, and Toastmaster Prateek.
Tough one. Very good speeches today in table topics.
Yeah, the votes are divided like anything.
Yeah, indeed a tough one.
So this time guest Kanupriya actually backed the word.
Oh. When taking the picture.
I'm taking it. Great. Done. Now the best role player award goes to, it was between Toastmaster Komal, Toastmaster Ravesh, and Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal. So it goes to Toastmaster Komal.
Yes.
Of TM audio. Yes. Just a second, I will spotlight you. Oh. Yeah. The other hand. Yes, done. The best speech evaluator, it was between Toastmaster Ayushi, Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal, and Toastmaster Bhavesh. So it goes to Bhavesh. Can you switch on the camera, Bhavesh? Great. Just a second. Okay. Other hand. Great. Thank you. Now the best prepared speech. Any guesses? Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, Toastmaster Bhavna, and Toastmaster Sharad.
Icebreaker have a tendency to win.
It was Toastmaster Bhavna.
Wow.
Truly deserved it.
Congratulations.
Okay. So now let's just take a picture together, and then I would request everyone to please stay for the installation ceremony of the new executive committee team.
So, few of you will get covered in that camera. Okay, and the rest of you will come this side.
If everyone can switch on their cameras, that would be great. And you can have your emojis out. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Done.
Done?
Yes. Now I would like to hand over to Toastmaster Chintan for the installation ceremony.
I'll have to leave, so I'll connect Sharad's laptop here. Okay. Vidushi, can you hear us?
Yes, little echo.
You hear us now?
Yes, loud and clear. I can stop the this YouTube live as well, right?
It's fine if we keep it or if we stop it, it's perfectly fine. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests again. It's my honor to be present here. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. It's my honor today to be an installation officer for the new set of leaders for Eloquent Toastmasters Club. We gather here to recognize and celebrate the dedication, enthusiasm, and the leadership for the leaders who have come across to grow our club further and beyond. Before we proceed, let's give a thunderous round of applause to the outgoing EC and express our heartfelt gratitude to the outgoing officers. May I request the tech master, if we have any outgoing EC members, to please spotlight them.
They are not online.
Okay, sure. So on behalf of Eloquent Toastmasters Club and myself, I thank you for your tireless efforts for shaping the club where it is to be an instrumental leader for club success, and we sincerely appreciate your service. Your duties are hereby discharged and the responsibilities are discharged as of moment as the officers of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. And again, thank you very much. Techmaster, please spotlight the new upcoming EC members so that I'll be calling the names right from Sergeant at Arms and I'll move till the President. I'll be calling the names of Sergeant at Arms, Treasurer, Secretary, VP PR, VP Membership, VP Education, IPP, and President. Do we have a gavel in the club? Or you might hold a pen as a symbol of leadership and communication. We ideally hold a gavel, but as we are meeting online, we might take and hold the pen as a symbol of leadership. And whenever I ask you whether you will be doing your duties to your best of your ability, with the pen in your hand, you need to answer, I will. Okay. Shall we move ahead?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So the first elected member I would like to call upon is Sergeant at Arms. Please give a thunderous round of applause to Toastmaster Pratik. Toastmaster Pratik, as a Sergeant at Arms at Eloquent Toastmasters Club, your responsibility will be to keep track of the club's physical properties such as banner, lectern, and other meeting materials. You will also be responsible to prepare the facility for the meetings and obtain the new meeting space whenever required. The Sergeant at Arms chairs the Social and Reception Committee and attends and participates in the Executive Committee. Toastmaster Pratik, will you perform your duties to best of your ability?
Yes, definitely I will.
Congratulations and all the very best.
Thank you.
Next, can we have the spotlight on our treasurer, Toastmaster Naveen? So Toastmaster Naveen, as a treasurer of Eloquent Toastmasters Club, you will be responsible for managing the bank account and you will be the chief accountant for the club. You will be writing the checks as approved by Executive Committee of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. You will collect and deposit the dues which you collect to the club account. The accurate and the timely performance from your side as a treasurer will have the profound impact in overall club's growth. You will be responsible as a treasurer to oversee the budget and present the budget report whenever Executive Committee demands from you. Toastmaster, are you ready to perform the duty to your best of your ability?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Next role, may we have Secretary Toastmaster Puneet on the spotlight? Yeah. So Toastmaster Puneet, your responsibility as a secretary would be to keeping all the club records to correspond and taking down the minutes and circulating the minutes of meetings. The secretary also updates and distributes the roster of paid members and keep it current with world headquarters of Toastmaster International. The secretary keeps a copy of club constitution and bylaws in the file. The secretary maintains the club files and documents all executive committee meetings minutes. So Toastmaster Puneet, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Is Toastmaster Puneet there?
No, I think Secretary Puneet is not.
Okay.
He's not joined today.
So may I ask the president to say the words I will on behalf of Toastmaster Puneet?
I will. Puneet will.
Thank you. Congratulations, Toastmaster Puneet. Next, should we have Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Mayank? Toastmaster Mayank, your responsibility as VP PR would be the club's link to the outside world, notifying the public about what happens in the club and the existence of the club. You also need to oversee the website and the social media accounts of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. You are responsible to update and notify the media whenever anything happens of the club which is noteworthy, and you will remain updated with the public relation material which is updated on Toastmasters International. Toastmaster Mayank, will you perform your duties to the best of your ability?
I think he is also not available.
Sure.
I will only say I will.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Mayank, for being a VP PR. The next role is Vice President Membership. And for Vice President Membership, we have Toastmaster Dhaneshwar. Do we have Toastmaster Dhaneshwar?
Yes.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Dhaneshwar, as a Vice President Membership, your responsibility will be primary a recruiter and management of the process of bringing the guests and transforming them into guests by initiating a welcoming gesture to the guest and provide them the information which is required for their transformative Toastmasters journey. You will be responsible to work collaborative with the executive committee, and you need to attend the executive meetings whenever required. Are you able to do and will you perform all your duties to best of your ability, Toastmaster Dhaneshwar?
Yes, I will.
Congratulations for being a VP membership of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. Next one, we have Vice President Education. Vice President Education, we have Toastmaster Komal. Toastmaster Komal, the Vice President Education, is the club's chief scheduler and the primary expert in educational efforts, speeches, contests, and the mentor program. You will orient the new members about how Toastmasters work, and you will guide them to enroll themselves into educational program. You need to encourage the members to participate in the Toastmasters meetings, programs, speech contests, and participate in the EC meetings. You will be presiding officer if the presiding officer, that is president of the club, remains absent in the meeting. And you will be a voting member of area and district council meetings. Toastmaster Komal, will you be performing these duties to the best of your ability?
Definitely, I will.
Congratulations for being a VP Education. Next is immediate past president, Toastmaster Vidushi. I think we don't have her. But the role of an immediate past president is to provide the guidance and serve as a resource person to the president, club officers, and to the club members. The immediate past president chairs the nominating committee, assists in the preparation of club success plan, and promotes the club's efforts to become a distinguished club. On behalf of Toastmaster Vidushi, you may say, I will.
I will.
And next comes the president, Toastmaster Vidushi Nagdev. Toastmaster Vidushi Nagdev, you will be the chief executive officer and are expected to preside all the club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of executive committee. It is your challenge to see that the club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It is also your challenge to see that your club helps in area, division, district, and Toastmaster internationals to meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to the office. The gavel, in our case a pen, is a symbol of power and authority which is given to you by the members of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is emotional force rooted into feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic, and a club where everyone is proud. Will you, as a club president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
I will.
Congratulations. I officially announce that entire EC is now being installed and congratulate each and every one of you for your successful term and to make ETC reach to the highest of the highs. I would like to hand over the stage back to our newest president of Eloquent Toastmasters Club for short 3-minute speech outlining the goals and the mission and vision for Eloquent Toastmasters Club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chintan. Okay, so I would like to acknowledge and appreciate everyone who voted for me to be the president of this term. It is a huge responsibility, and I hope I can fill the shoes of Toastmaster Vidushi Madan before me. When she became the president of the club in the last term, I was in awe of her speeches and with the way she performed this role. I hope I can learn from her. Our life is simply a reflection of our actions. If we want love in the world, we create more love in our hearts. If we want more competency in our team, we have to improve our own competency. If you want a more vibrant and supportive Toastmaster experience, please show your spontaneity and support to your fellow Toastmasters. I assure you that you will be pleasantly surprised by how much support and encouragement you can receive from them to help in realizing your potential in public speaking and make your Toastmaster journey a rewarding, delightful, and enjoyable experience. Remember, life will give you back everything that you have given to it. Your life is not a coincidence, it is a reflection of you. I would like everyone to keep this in mind in your entire Toastmaster journey. I'm looking forward to serving as the president of this term and helping each and every one of you wherever required. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidushi. I think we may conclude the meeting. And again, congratulations to entire new EC committee and hope to see the meeting standards go higher and higher. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Definitely. Thank you so
Have a
much,
great weekend. Thank you.
everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Vidushi, can we do the live session? Okay, if you
Yeah.
have time.
Yes.
Just
Let everyone else leave. I will start this meeting again. Is it
the
okay?
same link.
No, just stay. I can everyone.
Okay, just pause this live session, then we'll just.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
So have you paused the live session or still going?